When it comes to fragrances, I'm hard to impress because I've smelled a lot. And to say I'm surprised about a scent, it's exceeded my expectations in a lot of ways. Guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gerard. Today we are talking about fragrances, more specifically every single fragrance that I wore all 7 days last week. So if that's content you want to see more, be sure to like this video, subscribe, hit the hype button, all the good things. This week's theme are fragrances that really surprised me for one reason or another. Let's not waste any time. Let's jump into the list, starting with Sunday. So I have to be honest, I picked this up in one of my more recent rack store hauls, and I finally got around to giving it a full wear. The scent we are talking about is Rayhan Elixir. And the day that I had actually tried to wear it, I ended up having to jump in the shower that day. I ended up washing it off. I didn't really give it a full wear. So I really wanted to revisit it. And this one surprised me in a way that this scent DNA, okay, nice atomizer by the way, it is not my favorite. This is without question trying to dupe Lamal's Elixir from JPG. But what really surprised me here was that I actually like this one. And I'm not a big fan of the Lamal Elixir. I'm just not. You guys might know that if you watch this channel. And that one is super hyped. It just never lived up to the hype for me personally. So when I smelled this and I was expecting another dupe of that scent, it's not really what I got. I really enjoy how the lavender is used here. It has this sharp, creamy lavender that is, I guess, a little more aggressive in a way. It's a little more risky than what your typical lavender is. A lot of times lavender just comes across as clean smelling. It's familiar. It's easygoing. It smells like maybe a really high-end soap. This has a little bit more masculinity to it, which I feel like the Elixir took out of the Lamal line. Like that was their answer to a lot of these sweet, balsamic, bubblegum type of fragrances, and it wasn't my thing, right? It just didn't strike a chord with me. This is a little different in that, again, the lavender is really the story here up top for me. It is a little bit minty. You still get the vanillic undertones and the sweetness, but the lavender is the standout note, and it makes its presence known, and I really enjoy that. The other thing here is the performance. This is not a skin scent. This is a great performer. It's going to project really nicely. One that I would reach for night out, cooler night out, either date night or going out with friends, that type of vibe. It's pretty casual in a way. It really isn't very buttoned up. It's not something I would reach for with a suit. It's just not that vibe. At the end of the day, though, is it one that I'm going to reach for that often? Maybe. If I'm in the mood, but again, it's still not my favorite DNA. But if I'm having to choose the Rayhan over the JPG, I might end up going with the Rayhan 9 times out of 10. Rayhan Elixir. This next one is from Hermès, and it is a stunner. The scent we are talking about is L'Ombre de Merveille from Hermès. And this is a light wearing dark scent, if that makes any sense at all. It does for me. I love these bottles, by the way. Very cool looking bottle and very addictive fragrance. It has this black tea note. It's a little bit aquatic. It's slightly smoky. It has this really effortless resinous to it. So it's a little warm and ambery. So very interesting combination of notes. On paper, they shouldn't work, but they do. For me, it's subtle but memorable. It's not a club banger. It is really classy, put together, clean, but also has this darkness underneath and makes you want to keep going back to it and smelling it. If you love incense but hate the churchy, smoky vibe, this stays refined, so it doesn't go there. It manages to keep everything together and working harmoniously. I think the biggest surprise is just, again, how dark and airy it is, how that juxtaposition, how it can be both things at the same time. And then you look at the bottle and you're expecting something completely different than what you get. This one is an absolute hidden gem, L'Ombre de Merveille from Hermès. This next one, wow, a must try. Scent we are talking about is Les Saldici from Issey Miyake. This one surprised me because although it is a sea salt aquatic, it doesn't go cliche. It's not a cliche salty aquatic. It's more mineralistic, modern. I like to describe this one as being sea air on warm skin, like you're out on a boat all day, cruising around, sun beating down, and it's a beautiful breeze off the water. It is an incredible scent. My wife loves this one. I love this one. It is mood enhancing. It puts you in a better mood. It uplifts you. It feels invigorating in a way. For me, it's a freshie, but it's not a freshie that dies fast. The performance here is shockingly good. And this is, I believe, the EDT. There is an EDP. I haven't smelled that fragrance yet. I don't need to. I love this one. Les Eldici from Missy Miyake. This next one lived up to the hype for me. The scent we were talking about is Gris Charnel from BDK Parfums. And that's the surprise. I mean, really, it lived up to the hype. I was not expecting to like this one because of all the influencers I saw talking about it. It felt forced. It felt like it wasn't authentic when a lot of people were praising this fragrance. And I assumed maybe they're being paid, maybe they got a free bottle, whatever. A lot of you guys make the same assumptions when it comes to certain reviews and fragrances that get hyped. And this was one of those for me. But it was a blind buy, total blind buy. I got it for a really great price. I said, what the hell? I'm going to take a chance on it. And I freaking love it. It's cozy. It has fig. It has tea. There is a very subtle orris note to it. It has this butteriness. It's a little bit creamy, very long lasting, nice projection for like 3 or so hours. This checks every single box for me. It's elegant. It smells classy. I could wear this to a meeting. I could wear this out to dinner with my wife. It's going to be versatile in that sense. It could be signature worthy. This thing is bang on perfect. I love it. And you really, really can't go wrong, guys. I'm probably sounding like one of those overhyped influencers right now, but I can't speak enough good things about this. It's an eau de parfum concentration, and it does everything right. BDK Parfums, Gris Charnel. This next one surprised me because I was convinced this was a gimmick until it just worked for me. The scent we were talking about is Molecule 01 from Eccentric Molecules. And I thought, no way does this thing extend the life of other fragrances. No way am I going to get as many compliments as people say they get from it. It does all those things for me. Actually, the day that I wore it, I received 2 compliments on it. I dropped my daughter off at school and someone said, wow, you smell great. I love that. And I know it's you, whatever. And I always am a little embarrassed. I don't know why. I mean, you would think I'm like, oh yeah, well and I go off into talking about the fragrance. That's not my personality. I'm always a little taken back at first. Appreciative, but taken back. And this thing, it just works. It gets you a ton of compliments. You might not even smell it, but people pick up on it. I get wafts of it throughout the day. So there are moments where I don't smell anything. And then there are other moments where I'm getting it and it smells fantastic. I actually had a doctor's appointment after I dropped my daughter off, which is why I was inspired to reach for this one, just because it's really, really easygoing. It's not overwhelming. People will pick up on it, but it's almost like you're not wearing a scent. It wears as like a second skin. Great performance. It does extend the life of other fragrances, gives them a little more longevity. I don't get so much projection. So, I mean, it will project on its own, but it's not projecting the other fragrance that you're layering. But for the most part, it's going to have you smelling better, longer, no matter what you're wearing. Molecule 01 from Eccentric Molecules. Guys, I'm having an absolute blast doing these videos, and one thing is for certain is that when you guys subscribe to the channel, it truly helps me and the channel grow. It's free. It's one of the best things that you can do if you support me in the channel. So please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. Again, I truly appreciate it. It means everything. So this next fragrance, amazing. This is taken over as my favorite alternative to a much more expensive Parfums de Marly scent. The scent we were talking about is Aurantica Exclusive Oud Bleu. And I would say, with all the confidence in the world, is that I do have the best subscribers, the best commenters in all of FragCom. So if you have found this channel, you have found probably the best kept secret in terms of the community that we've built here. in all of Fragcom. That is the truth. You guys are knowledgeable, you're passionate, you support one another. I have seen nothing like it in other people's comments. It's just the reality. I mean, you guys are the best, so you should feel great about that. Now, this scent you recommended to me in the comments, and for the longest time, I hesitated. I don't know why. I think I was looking for something better when I did my rack store pickup. Wow, in the air, so good. I thought I was looking for something better when I was doing my rack store pickups, and this was right there all along. Incredible alternative to Leighton. It has surpassed Alexandria's Royal Equestrian for me because I compared them. Spoiler alert, I'm going to do a video later. But there's something that stood out in the Alexandria that I didn't quite get here, and vice versa. And my wife prefers this one over the Alexandria. Now, that might be a knee-jerk reaction. I think this is closer to Leighton. And, well, in the dry down. So I'll do a full comparison video for you guys. But right now, I feel confident recommending this one. And as a matter of fact, on Joma Shop, it's maybe twice the price that I paid for it. I would easily pay that again. I mean, I paid $30 for it at Marshall's, and it's like $60 on Joma. It's incredible. This, to me, is worth the $60. If you take anything from this video, if you want rock solid alternative to Leighton, this is it. It lasts a long time. It smells incredible. Everything is high quality here. Nice presentation. I actually really like this blue bottle. I don't know. There's something about the color of this bottle that stood out to me. And it's nice and heavy, classy looking, nice heavy cap. I mean, this thing checks every single box. I love it. So happy to have it in the collection. And I have you guys to thank for it. Orantica Exclusive Oud Blue. Oh, and the performance, I don't know if I mentioned that. This is an extrait de parfum, incredible performer. I like this one way more than I was expecting. It was a total surprise. The scent we are talking about is Molten Brown's Mesmerizing Oud Accord and Gold. And when I did my first impressions video of this, I probably messed up the name like 4 times because it's so long. But yeah, really, really happy with this fragrance. Another one that you guys recommended said, why the hell did you pass on that one in one of my videos? Here, you have that woody oud. It's clean smelling though. This smells like a luxurious soap, like you're staying at a really nice hotel, and it is inviting. It's easy to wear to like an event or dinner or a really important meeting. It is slightly reminding me of Tom Ford's Oud Wood in some ways, but also different. It has this kind of dirtiness to it that I like. This little bit of skank, little bit of stinkiness to it in the best way possible, making it addictive and something you want to keep going back to and smelling while being really clean. And then also slightly smoky. So that oud here is all, has a little resinous to it. Like it's like a little bit smoky and dark. I really like that element of it. So it's not overly clean. There's an interesting thing going on here. It lasts a long time, smells of high quality, and for the price, like $40 I paid, it's hard to beat. So yeah, this one surprised me in a lot of good ways. Great performer. I just, I struggled to figure out, when am I going to wear this one over some of my other oud fragrances? And I don't know. I mean, I think I would just reach for it on some days, because now that it's stuck up here, I'm thinking about this one. I wanted to wear it the next day too. The day that I wore it, I wanted to wear it the next day and explore it a little more. Molten Brown, Mesmerizing Oud Accord, and Gold. That's it, guys. All 7 fragrances that I wore every single day last week. As always, would love to know what your weekly rotation was. Drop it in the comment section down below. We just hit 28,000 subscribers, so you know what that means. I will be doing another giveaway, so stay tuned for that. You have to subscribe if you want to be considered for the giveaway. I appreciate it. You guys are everything, and it means the world to me that you helped me get to 28K, so thank you. But as always, guys, if you like what you saw today, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Hit that bell notification so you're updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in the next video.